And all right, man. So I'm doing this quick video. I just got my DNA results in from Ancestry.com. I ain't even look at everything yet, so we're gonna look at it together, live. Now I'm looking at my The only thing I've looked at so far is my 4 ancestral journeys that they're showing as of right now. Thus far, I'm pretty sure as they update it, more things will show up and pop up. But I was surprised. No, not too surprised. I was expecting them to show me a Louisiana Creole result, and sure enough, they surely did give me a Louisiana Creole result, just as I thought they would. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not even like a Creole in the same sense as, these multi-generational mixed people that you see in like New Orleans and stuff like that. Like, I'm a first generation biracial man. But my great grandmother was fully black, but she was still a Louisiana Creole. So, it was bound to still show up on my test results. So I got early Louisiana Creoles and African Americans, Central and Southern Louisiana Creoles and African Americans. Phoebe Ann Williams, that's my mother. She passed away, I think 2018. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to her. Then I got Delaware Valley and Chesapeake Midwest. I'm assuming that comes from my father, because I don't know very much about my father. I don't know very much about my father, but I do know that he's from the Northeast coast. I do know he's from the Delaware. I do know that. I know he's from that area. I know I got people, my paternal side of the family. I've never met them before, but I do know they live in that region, Delaware, Maryland, around that area, Virginia and stuff like that, like in that area region. So I'm pretty sure that comes from my father. And then everything else is coming from my maternal. It's not too much showing on my father's side. And that brings me to another point. It's so funny when people try to act like you're more related to your father when that's a damn lie. Anybody who knows science and biology knows that you're more closely related to your mother. You know what I'm saying? And there's no wonder that majority of the shit that I'm seeing right now is clearly my maternal DNA. Only one thing popped up for my paternal. And then right here it says Southern Louisiana French settlers. Southwestern Louisiana, Vermilion, Iberia, Lafayette, St. Martin. All right, now I'm just now looking at this. Craig's 15 ancestral regions. Let's go ahead. Let's take a peek. Let's look at what's going on. 34% Germany. See, that's crazy, because my mama always said my father was just Irish. I was expecting majority of my European DNA to be Irish, and that's not even the case. Majority of my European DNA is German. Wow. Maybe not. It says Germanic Europe. I don't know. I'm gonna look into that so I can see what that really means. Then we got 15% Mali. All right. So I got some ancestors from the Mali Empire. You feel me? Then I got 10% Nigeria. So right there, 10, that's 25%. And then England, Benin, and Togo. So let me count everything. I want to count the African and the European. And I'm surprised that it's not even showing Native American, but my Native American is probably so little that they couldn't even find it. Because I know that happens too on DNA tests. Something could be so small that they can't even trace it on the results. I would have to probably take another type of DNA test, some type of special test to where they could dig even deeper. But let me see. Let me count the African first. Well, let me count the European first. 34, 10, so that's 44, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. God damn, that's 59% European. 59%. Damn, I'm almost 60% European. God damn. So I'm 59% European according to Ancestry.com. So 59, and then now let's count the African. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16, 26. 26 plus the 15, 36, 37. So in the 40% range. But when you round everything up, basically it's telling you I'm half black and half white. I'm a mulatto. So I'm in the 50% range for European. I'm in the 40% range for African. And that's pretty much what I expected. That's what I expected it to be. Well, no, I didn't expect it to be this. I expected it to be very, very similar to this, but I thought it would be a little bit. I thought it would have been a little bit different. But like I did get Irish, but I only got 1% Irish. So clearly, my mother, not that she was lying to me, because she clearly wasn't lying, because I definitely have Irish in me, but my grandmother is like 90% African and she's more Irish than me. I thought my father was just Irish. That's what my mother always told me. That's what I always thought. And she was wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. You were telling people that I was no, you were wrong. You were dead wrong. You know, that man clearly must have lied to my mother. Well, he didn't fully lie to her, but yeah, he lied to you. That man is mostly German. Most of my European DNA is German. And of course, I got that 1% French. I do got that little French in me. That was expected. The French DNA is most likely from my mother's side. That's probably from my black side because of the Creole, obviously. So that's not even from my father's side. Western Bantu peoples. England. Yeah, so far that's what I got. Now I'm looking at matches. So now they're matching me with people that I'm related to. The first one that shows up, that's my grandmother. So it says aunt, but that's not my aunt, that's my grandmother. And you got, I don't know who this person, most of these people, I don't even know who they are, man. But they clearly related to me. Gregory Williams, and I do know Gregory Williams. That's my cousin. I met him a long time ago. Second cousin or half, first cousin, one time removed. Damn, I don't even know what that even means. I got to do my research on what the hell that means. First cousin, 2 times removed, or half first cousin, 1 time removed. Like, what does that shit even mean? See, but this is what I want to look at, though, specifically. I want to look at these parent twos. I'm guessing parent 2 would be my father. See, I don't know my father. Oh, no, I do. I met my father, but I don't know him, like really know him. And I don't know that side of my family. So this might be the best way to discover that part of my family, because, you know, it's showing people that are related to me through my father. So, but it's only showing two people, and they don't even have a profile picture or any information. So I don't know. It might be something I got to look into. Maybe I don't really care too much, but it might be interesting. It might be a good thing to do. Let's keep on looking. Let's look at matches. Damn, I got people I'm related to in Canada, California for sure. I do know I got people in Cali. I got people. Damn, it's even showing somebody all the way in Europe. God, damn. Let's look by ancestor. Well, let's look at traits. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this shit. Genes are pieces of DNA within each chromosome that have the instructions for many of your traits, from eye color to unibrow. You have two copies of each gene, one inherited from each parent. So basically, this is traits. So basically, phenotype, genes, stuff like that. Your phenotype.
Well, that bitch was on the door?
Yeah. Your genotype is what your genes say. Your phenotype is what you actually have. Exactly. So that's another thing that people don't realize. Like, even though I'm 59% European and like 41 or 42% African, it's like that don't even really, it does matter, but your phenotype is what matters even more. That's what really matters. Your genetics, your genetic code, your physical traits, which genes took over the most, your phenotype. See, it says your genotype is what your genes say, but your phenotype is what you actually have. Sometimes what you see in the mirror is different from your genotype because traits are influenced by many genes. Other factors like the environment can also come into play. Damn, it says athletic ability, more naturally athletic. Birth weight below average. Likely to drink a lot less caffeine than the average. Unlikely to have a cleft chin. Competitiveness, likely, very likely to be competitive. Uh-oh. Dancing, most likely to enjoy dancing. I mean, I do enjoy it, but I'm not like big on it. It's cool every once in a while, I guess. I'm not a big dancer though. I don't like going to clubs or anything like that. Determination, more determined. Unlikely to have dimples, doing things alone. Oh yeah, and I got that from my mother. Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely got that from my mother for sure. Eye color, light eyes. Oh yeah, I have hazel eyes. So yes, my eyes are definitely bright. They're hazel. Sometimes they could look kind of like a greenish because they're hazel. It's kind of like a green with like orange and like different colors in it. Unlikely to focus easily. That's a trait from my mother's side. I mean, I be focusing. It just depends on what I'm focusing on. I mean, I'm a very focused individual. And then it says a goal setter. Unlikely to be a goal setter, a trait from my mother. Yeah, man, that's bullshit. Because I'm a huge goal setter, huge. Like that's my personality type. That's my MBTI type, INTJ. And if you know anything about the MBTI personality types, INTJ is like one of the biggest goal setters. You know what I'm saying? So that don't even add up all the way. Hair type, curly hair. I mean, yeah, I do have curly hair. It's coily, kinky, afro.